Hey guys, welcome to your reading. My name is Natalie and this is Eve's Rising Tarot. And this is a general collective love reading for the person on your mind, all signs. It's a general reading and it's timeless. So whenever this finds you, if it is in alignment and resonant with your story and it is helpful to you and brings you clarity and a path forward, then it's for you. Keep in mind that energy is fluid and it can move from your perspective to your person, so please apply it to your situation as necessary. And always use your intuition in discerning what's meant for you and what's not. And let's get into it. Spirit, please show me where the collective's person is at in regards to them at this time. What do I need to know? I'm going to get a second card from another deck to get a deeper understanding. Okay. Feeling lost. This came out on the last reading. I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier just to stay in the silence. And clarifying that as I have karmic debts that need to be paid before I can come back to you. Let's see these here. So this person is at a fork in the road. There's an overwhelming feeling of not knowing how to proceed with this connection, and they feel that they are not where they need to be in understanding of themselves in order to come forward and meet you where you are. Okay. How are each of you viewing the connection right now? How are each of you viewing the connection at this time? Let's get a card for you. And a card for your person, the one you're here for. So I have King of Wands for you as far as how you're viewing the connection. You are feeling not essentially in control, but you feel confident and comfortable in this situation. It's inspiring to you and you're drawn to this person. There's a deep desire within you to understand them and to connect with them and to show them how passionate you are about them and the chemistry that's between the two of you. But you sit on your throne and you wait. You will let this person come to you, and that's what I'm seeing here. Is I know who I am, I know where I stand, and I'm not going to chase. I know my value, and this person, if they feel connected to this connection, I encourage them to come forward and speak it. You could also be a fire sign, so Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. This is Wands. How your person is viewing this connection is strength. This person has been shown divinely the ways in which they've come towards this connection from an egotistical stance. The choices that they've made that bring them shame in the quiet of their thoughts. They're now seeing clearly what role they played in separating or causing hardship or discourse or conflict within the connection. They are seeing this from a somewhat higher perspective, and there feels to be a little bit of not all the way shame, but some cringe moments when they look back at their behavior. they see now, and there has been some growth on this person's end. There has been some maturity and expansion of their understanding of romance and the way they behave in connections. Okay, let's see. What's the strongest connecting energy between the two of you at this time? Strongest connecting, meaning existing between the two of you and felt on both sides. What is the strongest connecting energy between you and the person you're here for? Trust and past life relationship. This situation is calling for you to have faith, and you've known each other before. There might be an overwhelming sense of home or familiarity with this person. Recognized on both sides, this is a connecting energy. There is a peace and a hearth and a home within the energy when you two are together. Nothing outside of you matters. There are no worries when you are in each other's physical presence. It feels like the confusion or the doubt or the unknowing in what way to move forward to navigate this happens when you two are apart. The thoughts set in, and there may be an aspect of each of you that allows intrusive or harmful thoughts to reside within your mind and to be entertained. Let's see. What is the strongest crossing energy? So connecting is a sense of trust in one another and a feeling of knowing this person before. And you may not know them well, but there's a feeling of just a deep sense of peace when you're together. That's how I'm receiving it. What is crossing you two at this time? What is the strongest crossing energy? Gratitude, indulgence. So, taking one another for granted, not recognizing what you have in front of you when it's there, being purely lost in it and blissful in it, but not recognizing that anything can change and things can be lost and shifted in a moment's notice. So, on both sides, there's a lack of gratitude or reverence and respect for the connection and this trust and past life remembrance between the two of you. It feels very much like in the thoughts, as both of these, the faces within the image have closed eyes, not seeing the light and the truth of each other's essence and soul, seeing only the possibility for hurt, and focusing in on that. There's so much beauty here, but both of you are closing your eyes to it and honing in on a type of fear mentality or lack mentality in the potential here. Okay, I want to get a little bit more about that for each of you. Why this indulgence energy for the collective and their person? Why indulgence? Let's get a clarifier for each. Why indulgence energy? Okay. So for you, my life is a mess. And this is a reminder that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. And to find peace in what is outside of you, you have to go inward to understand the foundational mental energy that is creating what you see and what you're experiencing on the outside. This is a mental universe. It's time to find stillness within and a sense of gratitude in this stillness. Instead of just taking and looking at this connection and this person from animalistic and low level eyes and possibly lust or like a commodity that can be replaced, right? Go within to find peace and to reflect and to recognize the gratitude and the value in the other person on a soul level from a higher perspective. My life is a mess. This could also be a call, since it's green, pentacle energy or the material world. Maybe your living situation or your health or your career or your income are not where you'd like them to be, and it brings a sense of shame. So as possibly a defense tactic, you mask it or you hide it with pride so that the other person doesn't know the truth of where you stand. Okay, and your person, clarifying this indulgence energy on their side, is I am boiling over. It's time to give themselves space to decompress and to take time to nurture their body, mind, and soul. A desire for harmony is what drives the behavior. But it feels like being yellow energy, it feels very mental. The thoughts rule this person, and it kind of clarifies more on the their view of the connection being, moving up and expanding beyond the low level of the lion. They're being called to feel. This way of indulging in romantic connections and those within them is the way in which this person keeps their feelings repressed and at surface level so they don't feel too much. This person is afraid to feel. And there's so much drive within this person to express the truth of what's happening within their heart. But they hold it back. They are not allowing their emotions to surface and be released. Topical, surface level connections. This person could be someone who connects to others in maybe a fearful or an avoidant type way. They keep people at arm's length, and they pursue connections more passion-based and in a physical way. And it allows them to feel safe. It allows them not to tap into those emotional feelings that can be brought about when they start to feel for someone, because that to them innately feels very horrifying. It's actually a truthful fear within this person. There's a need to just let this out, but there is a sense of keeping the lid on, and it's like boiling over is what it's saying. So, I mean, if you turn water up too high and you bring it to a full boil on high, it's not going to stay in the pot. It will come out in a way that is explosive and unplanned and maybe completely irrational, and that's what this person is kind of bordering on. The universe wants this person to become aware that this is not a sustainable way to look at connections. Okay. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Let's do this one. What are you keeping from one another that could bring clarity and common ground to the connection and to understanding each other better? What important aspect are each of you keeping from the other? What important aspect are you keeping from one another? So it feels like you are keeping from this person that you believe that it was... You're allowing them to believe that it was a sex-only thing. Or you felt that the way this person approached you was very physical. And that really makes sense. It's kind of clarifying what I'd said. This was hurtful to you. It made you feel cheapened. And it made you feel seen by this person in a way that felt very belittling. You knew that, or you thought that you knew that this person didn't see your true value and only saw you as a commodity or something that was replaceable. And this person, what they're keeping from you, they're not communicating their needs. This boiling over energy, there's a need within them to discuss how they feel, but they are choosing to stay quiet. And it said right here, I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say. And it's easier just to stay in the silence. This person doesn't know how to come to you. They don't know what to say to remedy or repair what's happened between you. But there's such a strong drive in them to reconnect and to reignite what's happened. But there's a sense of this: I have karmic debts that need to be paid. This could be something looming and that they hold over their own head for how they've treated you. They feel that they wronged you, or they treated you in a way that was not in proportion or parallel to the person that they see you to be. And there's a sense of remorse in that. And this is what keeps them quiet. They want to tell you how they feel, but they can't see clearly in their mind and their vision a way that this is going to work out in any way that's beneficial. So they stay quiet because it's safe. Okay. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to bring your awareness to? Right now at this moment, within yourself. Attitude. What if you were to imagine a world in which everything happened for you instead of one in which everything happens to you? What would you see differently? What would you do differently? The simple act of allowing yourself to shift your perspective has the power to shift your entire life. Attitude. How is this connection? How is this disconnect? How is this crossing energy and connecting energy? This whole dynamic, how is it happening for you? If there's a mentality and momentum towards the belief that this is happening to me, Spirit wants you to challenge yourself to think of it differently. Maybe journal about it. How is this happening for me? what is this connection and these experiences within the connection, my triggers, my whatever it is that you're experiencing with this person, either in their presence or in their absence. What is being triggered? What needs to be felt? And how is this happening for you? A shift in attitude. To shift your perspective has the power to shift your entire life. Okay. And let's get some advice. So that is what Spirit wants you to be aware of within the way you are viewing this connection, this person, yourself, and where you're at in it. What is actionable advice for you from Spirit? Do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Start seeing the divine beauty within you. This is a call to not let the world define you. This is a call to not let your career, your looks, and any other way in which you compare yourself to others or you see your value in the eyes of others or in your status. Start seeing your value from the eyes of God. Because value does not come from this material world and the human egos that we interact with. It comes from God. Your value is infinite, eternal, and it is given to you by God. It cannot be taken away or lessened. Start seeing the divine beauty within you. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. And I'm going to leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful for you in some way. And if it was, please let me know. I'd love to interact with you and to hear your experience. And I'm sending you guys all so much love. We'll talk to you soon.